Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the very next episode of our Pokemon Heart Gold Randomized Hardcore Nuzlocke. In the previous episode, it was a bit of an up and down, if I'm honest. We did get our 5th gym badge, which felt great, but we unfortunately lost not just Bubbles, but Sackboy as well. 2 very strong mons for us. Unfortunately, we did have to release them. That does feel terrible, but in between episodes, I did go ahead and level everybody up. I'm gonna talk about that in a second and reconfigure the team just ever so slightly. And we'll again talk about why as we go through. But first things first, I wanna mention I specifically leveled everybody up to level 36. Now, I'm gonna clarify this a little bit, and I'm checking to be sure. Level 35 is the standard hardcore level cap for this gym. However, we have that, of course, 10% modifier on the gym trainers or any trainer in the region. Now, that means most likely 39 is actually going to be the ace. What I decided to do is to not go too easy and get everybody up to level 39, but meet in the middle at 36. Now, I chose 36 for a specific reason. Most importantly, it got a lot of our Pokemon evolved, which is gonna give us a reasonable shot without being too crazy, is my opinion. Now, you'll notice we've configured the team slightly differently, but let's talk about the movesets. First and foremost, Blubby actually has not changed at all. Still sitting with Powder Snow, Aurora Beam, Surf, and Body Slam. Definitely a powerful bomb. We've had Blubby for a very long time. Cough actually did evolve. The Pokemon moves after even slower foes. So this is an interesting one. It does have Assurance, Gyro Ball, Extrasensory, and Sludge. Importantly, the user tackles the foe at high speed. The slower the user, the greater the damage. We are very slow. But we are very, very bulky. So Gyro Ball should hit like a truck. Our new and evolved Nova is here, holding that charcoal with Ember, Fire Fang, Dragon Rage, and Slash. It does have the color change ability, which isn't really great for us, but it's not necessarily bad either. More importantly, we did try and learn Wing Attack, but because it is a physical move and our physical attack is garbage, I decided not to learn it despite it being Stab. I thought the high crit ratio of Slash was better. And the 2 fire moves boosted with charcoal seemed like the best option. So that's where we're at there. We do have, of course, Juggernaut with Pursuit, Bullet Punch, which was newly learned, Metal Claw, and Psychic, which was also newly learned. We do have Cumulus here, who did evolve and does have Vital Spirit, so it's going to prevent sleep, which is great. Does have Sing, Fury Attack, Fly, of course, and then we did learn Dragon Breath, which is excellent. Very, very happy to see that. Does have an up in Special Defense nature as well, so it's a bit slow, but it is probably pretty bulky. And then finally, we have got Venom here. Now Venom, I've been wanting to put Venom on the team for quite some time. I really like Venom, but we've been nowhere close to evolving Venom. Now at level 40, he does evolve, and so we're actually basically after this gym, we should be able to evolve him. And so I thought it best to go ahead and put him on the team now. It does have an up in Special Defense nature and a low in Special Attack nature, but that's fine. It's more of a physical attacker anyway. We actually have some setup on this with Toxic Spikes and Acupressure. We of course then have Knockoff and Bug Bite as well. So kind of an interesting mon to say the least, but guys, we have to go give the medicine to the Ampharos and challenge the gym leader. And that's it. That's all we have to do. After that, we can actually make some forward progress to the next town and the Lake of Rage, where we have a guaranteed shiny encounter, which is pretty epic. The nice thing about this, that was not in the first time, or in the first round of Gold and Silver, is that you can elevator back up and down after you go up there the first time, which makes this part a lot easier. You don't have to go through the whole grind over and over again, which is terrible. All right. Will that medicine cure Amphi? It sure will, Jasmine. Take that. All right. Again, guys, I want to remind everybody, level 30, we forcefully evolve all Pokemon that we are up against. What that means for us is if she has, I don't know, a Charmander on her team, or what would normally have been a Charmander or a randomized Charmander, whatever, it actually will be a Charizard, or it should be a Charizard. That's the hope. So it does mean that this could be a very tricky challenge. And of course, legends are never off the table. So fingers crossed. I'm a little nervous. I'm a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie. All right, but she is at the gym now, which means we can go challenge her and hopefully, oh, who's that? We've finally opened the Safari Zone. Oh, cool. We could go get an encounter there, but to be honest, I kind of want to just continue on. I'll be honest. I kind of just want to move on, and we've got plenty more encounters waiting for us very shortly. So, oh, she isn't the only one in the gym. Oh no, she is. Maybe. Oh yeah, they don't fight you, do they? Forgot about that. All right, so who do we want out first? You know, this might be a mistake, but we're gonna try something. I kind of want to use this venom here for some toxic spikes action. We'll see if this works out, but it does. I mean, there is some good setup to be involved here, and of course, oh good lord, you guys know we have a bad reputation with Frostlass. As much as I really like Frostlass, Ominous Wind, please don't kill me. All right, we get the toxic spikes set up. That's all we wanted. Now let's very quickly swap into Nova, who should be able to take this thing down. The only bad part about this is, of course, color change means it's gonna remove our fire stab, but again, it's fine. We'll Ember. I think with our special attack much higher, I think Ember actually does more, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Sure. Nova is confused. Fine with me. Can we break through? We cannot. Captivate. Oh god. Special attack harshly fell. You know what? Let's not risk this. Let's go into... Let's go to Juggernaut. I think that's fine. I don't want to get our HP too low on any of our bonds yet, knowing that there's still some power behind these, or behind this Frostlass here. Let's try a Psychic. I don't actually know. Ominous Wind, man, that is a scary move. Woo, look at Psychics. Oh, that's such a sick little animation. I'm gonna Bullet Punch. Here we go. Oh, that's super effective. I should have used that from the beginning. That was dumb. And it was a crit. Let's Bullet Punch again. It does have priority, and we should be able to take Frostlass out. I'm so bad with type effectiveness, guys. Clearly, I need to brush up on that. Hitmonlee. All right, so definitely need to swap out here. Toxic Spike's doing its work, though. That's what we wanted it to do. Let's go to Cumulus. While it is a 2-turn move, it's not the most optimal. We do have Fly. Thankfully, High Jump Kick will do very little. And there's that poison. Let's fly. Let's do it. Mind Reader. Okay. That's fine. Not really worried about that. All right. It does still hit. Oh, it's High Jump Kick, duh. All right. Fly should do a good chunk, if not just take it out. Hitmonlee is not that strong, as much as I really like Hitmonlee, actually. All right, and oh god. Why is this the ace? Why is it this? We can't sing it. I'm gonna try and Fly. This is so nerve-wracking. We just had to deal with an Alakazam in the previous in the previous gym. Let's see how much Fly does. I wish we were faster. Our team is not that quick. If I have one critique, it is that our team is not that quick. So there's a Citrus Berry gonna pop. Trying to think if we can swap into anything. I think we can't, honestly. I'm gonna Fly again and let the... We wanna let the... Let's see how much this does. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was a crit. Ooh, so we are gonna swap out next, but this burns some of the poison turns as well, which is really nice. So I think this is just the best bet. All right, now we absolutely have to swap. I'm assuming a Hyper Potion or a Full Restore is in store for us here, so hopefully this is a safe switch. The only downside is a lot of our team is weak to this, and yeah, there's the Hyper Potion. At least it is a Hyper Potion, not a Full Restore. There's the Reflect wearing off as well. Let's Body Slam, as it sets up Reflect again. God, that does nothing. Let's try for an Aurora Beam. I don't know, guys. This Alakazam. Okay, thankfully that did not do as much as I expected it to. But we're just not doing much damage either. Please don't Hyper Potion again. Okay, they didn't, so all we have to do is hit, and we should be fine. That will not take us out. I think this is a good strategy. The level cap strategy here is tricky because of that modifier, so I apologize that's causing a little bit of confusion here and there, but I think that worked out great. We got our 6th gym badge, and we did not lose a Mon. Thank goodness. Oh my gosh. The mineral badge, boom. Please take this to TM23. Let's see what that ends up being. Look at our team, man. I'm so proud of our team. Hydro Pump. Okay, not that great, if I'm honest. Not very exciting. I'm not gonna use that. Hydro Pump is not a favorite of mine. In fact, I kind of hate the move. Only because it misses, like a lot. All right, let's fly back to Ecruteak, where we will be continuing on. For the first time in quite some time, we'll actually be making forward progress, which feels nice. All right, we of course are gonna heal up here. Now, keeping in mind, guys, we did get the 2 encounters to the east, which is the route there, and then there's a cave there. We got both of those. And so we won't be getting new encounters there, but once we make it to the next town, there's actually a handful of encounters that we can get, which is exciting. Because Lake of Rage is there, we've got the static shiny Pokemon, which is always exciting. And at some point we will want to get some Ultra Balls, which we can do. We can now fly back to Goldenrod, which will make that a lot easier. And we can get ourselves anything that we need. But let's go ahead and hop on Blubby here, make our way over. There is the little Suicune. Oh, we don't have Cut. Oh, I forgot. All right, well, we do have Cut, but where is it? There it is. Let's use Cut, as much as I hate to. Who wants to learn Cut? I really hate to teach it to anybody. Body Slam is so much better. I don't love that. Oh, that's not what I meant. It might be Cumulus. Cumulus's moveset is not very good yet, so I think that's just the best option. As much as I don't want to teach it Cut, I think it's fine. It's basically around the same as Fury Attack is going to be, so I'm not that stressed about it. I will say too, if we find a roaming legendary, I'm gonna treat those as static. I don't know if that's always the case or how that usually works, but in my view, they're static legendaries, so that's kind of how I am going to be taking that. This is a little Suicune boy. He is going after Suicune, man. That's fine. Nice little, whoops. Nice little item here. A Dusk Stone. That's not bad, actually. I mean, we certainly don't have a Mon that can use it yet to evolve, but, you know, that's fine. Oh, there's an item over here. I kind of want that. I'm assuming there's a hidden item down below, too. Can we even get there? Oh, you have to go through... Yeah, we can't get there. There's Politoed. Little Kermit! With Volt Absorb, usually, which is awesome. I do really like Volt Absorb on Politoed. I think that's such a good little ability, obviously. A Protector. So that evolves Rhydon, if I'm not mistaken. which is great, actually. Let's battle this little man. Excuse me. Okay, so I believe this is still Route 42 until we actually get to the town. So we won't be getting a new encounter here, most likely. You'll notice there is a huge level discrepancy here. Unfortunately, that's normal. This is the weird part of Johto, and we just kind of have to go with it. Let's see what acupressure builds. I love that this is a thing. Accuracy, well, that's not great. I was just kind of trying to see how much damage we could deal with Venom here, and it's not a lot. Granted, none of this is very effective, but like, I really want to get Venom to evolve, is my thing. Now, the level cap does not increase for this gym, guys, so we are not going to be rare candying. In fact, technically it goes down to level 34. The nice thing about getting to level 36 only is that even with the buff, we might still be kind of on par. So I think we've actually done a good job of keeping ourselves within the realm of normalcy. Dude, chill out. Holy crap. Oh, jeez. I should have swapped, but I was trying to give all the XP to Venom here, just to give it as much as we can. 4 levels, and we get a Drapion, which I love Drapion. I think it's such a sick mon. All right. No, I don't want your phone number. All right. Oh, is this a double battle? Uh-oh. No, it's not. Okay. Actually, a double battle would have been kind of fun. We haven't had a double battle in a while, but that's okay. Here's a Combuskin. We are gonna swap out for obvious reasons. Let's go Blubby. We could just surf this thing down with no issues at all. Ember will not do that much. And there we go. That's easy enough. So I'm trying to think, the order of things next. We do have, so we have Lake of Rage first, then I believe the Rocket Hideout. There is the gym battle somewhere in there, and then I think Goldenrod, the radio tower, is also in there. And then of course, Ice Path, Blackthorn City Gym, and then it's actually, like, we're not that far off from the league here, guys. That seems crazy to say. I am gonna fight, I mean, why not, right? I think we've learned our lesson. We don't want to avoid too many trainers. Certainly in some cases, I think it's fine to, but right now, might as well take some extra XP, especially when they're not very high level. Makes for very easy, very quick battles, which is totally fine. Ha, you suck. I don't know. All right, let's Aurora Beam. That should take this thing out. No problem. And it does. Very good. A Cacturn. I mean, we're just gonna stay in and Aurora Beam again. I don't see a reason not to. That should one-shot. We are so over-leveled in comparison to these trainers. It's ridiculous. And a Seadra. Very cool, Mon. I'm gonna Body Slam. I don't know that it takes it out, but it should get close. Yeah, all right. Very good. Blubby is a bit of an all-star, guys. Blubby is, I mean, one of our original Mons. I think it's been with us for the longest, I wanna say. That might be incorrect, but it's definitely close, for sure. Let's go ahead, heal up. What we'll do is fly back very quickly to Goldenrod City. We're gonna pick up a couple Ultra Balls. We will fly back here, and then we'll head north, where we should be able to grab another encounter. We might, I say might, we will have to see how long trainers take, but we might be able to get to the shiny encounter, which would probably be our last thing in this episode. That will be a treat, we will say. I hope we can get there, because I do want to see what it's going to be. I do want to see what it will be. This is always one of the most fun parts about the Johto region, is that you have the guaranteed shiny encounter, which doesn't happen often in Pokemon games. And so for me, I think it's always just an exciting piece to see, hey, what new shiny am I going to find here? Since it is randomized, you just never know. which just makes it so much fun. You know what we should do first, actually? Whoops, whoops, whoops. Let's sell, because we do have some items we can sell here. Let's see, no, rare bone. $5,000 for some stones. Let's throw you. We do have some good items here we should probably. I am actually going to sell the Macho Brace. I don't plan on using that. Focus Band Protector. Okay. Let's look at some of our TMs here. Rock Throw, I don't think is a very good TM, so I am gonna sell that. Hydro Pump, I am definitely selling. Faint, I think we can reasonably sell. Mudshot, I'm not overly excited about. Growl, definitely a sell. And that's it, I think, yeah. Okay, but hey, that was some solid money, which is exactly what we want because we want to be able to pick up, I'm gonna say 20 Ultra Balls. Very good. Excellent, we did it. All right, so now we can head back to Mahogany. I believe it's Mahogany Town, and hopefully get a new encounter, which, I mean, hey, anybody on the team right now, we've got a lot of great mons on the team. I'm not anticipating making any switches, but you never know. If we get a legendary, we get something crazy like that, we always are considering new options. It's whatever's best for the team, or whatever I decide I want to do, because that's how this game works. No, it's fine. So we'll see what we find. Cool. Let's go this way. This is our encounter, guys, so let's see what it ends up being. We should have swapped in. Oh, dude. That's really good. Granted, I'm not gonna swap it for Nova, but this is a very, very, very good mon, and the ability actually could make a big difference here. Don't like that, actually, because if it has a fighting type move, we're about to get tanked. But Dragon Rage should do enough to get it into the red. Yep. Excellent. And I am straight up Ultra Balling this thing. This is worth it, in my view. We need another good fire type. We do have the Camerupt in the back, which is not a bad mon at all. However, Blaziken is obviously a straight up upgrade over a Camerupt in my view, so I'm very happy with that. Fire fighting type, I love that fighting type. Yes, we will happily give it a nickname. This is not an original nickname at all, but I mean, it's a chicken, and it's on fire. Trying to avoid some trainers here because I really want to see what that shiny encounter ends up being. A Mystic Water, that is very good, actually. Let's go ahead and, oh, we have the Power Anklet too. I should have sold that. Let's give this to Blubby. Why not? Easy enough. Let's swap Nova out front as well. That's just gonna make the safe, there's no switch in to be had there, which makes that easier. Ooh, yeah, dodging. Oh shoot, that's fine. We have time for one. That's no problem. Technically the Lake of Rage is its own encounter too, so we have the static and then we actually have the Lake of Rage encounter. So I believe we get 2 up here, which is excellent. I'm just gonna Dragon Rage, dude, honestly. I don't know what level the shiny will be. Kind of curious about that. Okay. Annoying, but that's fine. Can we Dragon Rage and just kill it? Yes. Excellent. Nova, you all-star you. You all-star you. Pokemaniac Ron, and you only have a Clefairy? Like, are you really a Pokemaniac? Let's be honest. One thing to note also here, guys, there are a lot, excuse me, that was bad grammar. There are a lot of items here. So we will want to check those out because of course they are all randomized. But here is our encounter, and it's a Snorlax. It's only level 5. I mean, hey, I will happily take a Snorlax. Once this thing gets leveled up, it is definitely scary. But unfortunately, we don't have a way of damaging it. I suppose what we can do is go into Cumulus and try and sing. But I think that's it. I mean, this thing is a monster. It's a massive tank, so there's a lot of benefit to grabbing this. Yeah, let's just sing. Eventually we'll get it to sleep, and I think we could just Ultra Ball and have a reasonable shot since it is only level 5. Excuse me. Very good. Really wish we had like False Swipe, or you know what I mean, like something that would make catching Mons a lot easier. I do think that's one downside to our team, is in general we don't have great ways to do it. I mean, Dragon Rage and Sing are now very good, so those are new things that we can do, but in general we've had a hard time with it. Ugh, didn't even try. Didn't even try. All right. We will give it a couple balls here at least, within reason. I don't want to go too crazy. We've got a lot of normal types, but I do want to catch it. Would love to catch it. I'm trying to think if we could do anything to touch this, and I just don't think we can. The only thing I could think of, no, I don't think that works. I was gonna say Squirrupy is our weakest Mon, right? Trying to think. I think we try it, just because otherwise we're never gonna catch this thing. I mean, it's not a great option, but it's an option. Of course it wakes up, that's fine. It's level 5. We're level 36. There's no way this doesn't kill. It's like our weakest move. It doesn't kill, and we knocked off a TM35. And it has Effect Spore? I am so sold on this Snorlax right now. That's really, really good. Okay. Let's go back into Cumulus. We're gonna try and sing it again, because now that it is in the red, I just don't want it to rest. Please don't have rest. Or put me to sleep with Effect Spore. Dude, that's really, really good. Oh, I almost went for Fly. We've just watched our hopes and dreams go down the drain. All right, we did get this thing off. It's in the red. It's only level 5. Dude, this is a good Mon. Potential worthy of team use, right? Perhaps. Definitely could be. I'm trying to think. I mean, I think Venom is the easy swap for anything at the moment, because Venom is the weakest one on our team. But obviously we do get a Drapion very shortly, so we'll see. Let's go Panda. Excellent. That is very cool. I don't want to talk to you, Lyra. All right, guys, we're doing it. This is the static of the area, so this does not count against our encounters. Let's see what it is. A shiny Toxicroak. Honestly, I like Toxicroak. I actually found a random shiny Toxicroak in Pokemon Scarlet pretty recently, which is really cool. So I will happily take it. It's actually a cool typing. We seem to have a lot of poison types in general, which is kind of interesting. But fighting poison, if I'm not mistaken, is the correct typing there, which is pretty good. There's a feint attack, that's fine. So, I mean, I do think we go in and try and sing it, right? That's our best bet. We might also fade a Mud Bomb on the switch, which is nice. I'm curious what ability this has. That's such a fun little thing, is to be able to see what the ability is. You never know, and it's a blast. Unfortunately, that is a big problem because Sing does not have high accuracy to begin with, and now we are confused. So let's hope we can land one. And we do, right away. Never mind, Cumulus, you are a monster. So that's excellent. That's really, really excellent. I'm trying to think if we do swap this in for anything. I don't know that we do. You know, funny enough, I normally call this Venom, which is interesting. And we catch it first try, that's excellent. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we can go with that. Poison Fighting. Such a cool type. Yes. We're gonna call you, whoops. Whoops, nope. Oh my goodness. Go. There we go. We're gonna call you Shinobi, which I think is a cute little name for you. All right, wow. So some really good encounters, actually. We got some awesome encounters with this. Let's head back and talk to Lance, and we're gonna call this a finished episode. Nope, talk to Lance, not his Dragonite. All right. We're gonna get through this. If you don't mind, could you help me investigate? Sure. Excellent. It seems that the Lake of Rage's Magikarp are being forced to evolve. A mysterious radio broadcast coming from Mahogany is probably the cause, and that suspicious souvenir shop. I'll be waiting for you in Mahogany. Awesome. Guys, we are saving the game right here. Before we head back to Mahogany, we are gonna try and see what kind of items we can find, but we'll kick off the next episode with that. And man, what a blast. I'm so loving this series. I really hope you guys are. Please leave a like and a comment down below if you are. It would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you're not already. But guys, I will see you in the very next episode. Thank you so much.